gonna get copyrighted for his music. Why is it saying that? Alright, just ate some food. I'm getting back in my hot ass car. And then we're gonna try to find some shade. Quick break stream. Nope. See you later. Not doing it today. I don't even know who that was, but he gone. Oh, they're setting up 4th of July booths. They got them out in the parking lots. This 4th of July is going to be crazy. What's going on? There's 7 people here. Now there's 5. I don't got any likes. I ain't got likes. I ain't got no comments. What are you guys doing? Got stuff in my teeth. What are you guys doing on this hot ass Monday? I was trying to find some No Kings protests yesterday. I heard there was supposed to be protests because it was Donald Trump's birthday. And I was going to go troll him. But I think it was too hot. It was too hot for the protesters to go out. They'd probably get sunburned. They probably didn't want to get sunburned. Too hot and too much sun. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'll go over here. I don't want to damage their skin. What's going on, everybody? What are you guys doing? What is everyone doing on this hot, boring ass Monday? Gotta stop spending money on fast food. What's up, Lupe? What's going on? What's up, rivals? How you doing? What are you guys up to today? The only way I would get it done was to put a... What? What are you talking about? What does that mean? You're joking with me. But what's the joke? I don't get it. I don't understand what that joke is. You are saying random things. Okay. Why would you say random things? Why does it want you to put up a sticker and then you can't move the Q&A sticker around? Doesn't make any sense. And then you accidentally move it to the trash can and it disappears. It's kind of stupid. Boomer, you need to work to be entertainment. People are trying to help. Who's trying to help? Who is trying to help me? Mr. Alien. Don't eat bear meat. Worms are no joke. George Harrison. Wasn't he the drummer for the Beatles? Who the hell's George Harrison? I don't know who that is. I'm a pig. Yeah, I quit drinking about 8 years ago. It was very difficult, but I did it. Why, did you quit drinking? God damn it, come on. Lynette Richards. I hate you. Here he is. Who's he? Why do you hate me and who's he? No, I'm not getting ready for the Pride Parade. Why? Why do you hate me? Lynette. Do you like lawnmowers? Because I do. No. They're good for mowing lawns. You hate me because your grandfather is gone. Okay. That's cool. Where is this? What do you mean, where is this? It's in the United States, West Coast. Did you take that man's grandfather? Did you read the name? Because it's not a man. Unless you think Lynette is a man's name, which makes me think you're getting ready for the Pride Parade. Jason. Jae son. On the West Coast. There's only one West Coast. There's 3 states on the West Coast. Hello from Maine. Hello from California. I think I went to Maine one time. I lived in Vermont. No. Where did I live? New Hampshire? I lived in New Hampshire. I think we were next to Maine. And then we moved to the other side of New Hampshire and then we were next to Vermont. Or something. However those states are, I can't remember. Very humid out there. Spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. Have you done this before? Have I done what before? I am getting ready, and sorry for misgendering Lynette. Yeah, you should apologize to Lynette. Don't apologize to me. Can't. Bombaclat. Bombaclat. Bombaclat no more. I'm getting ready, and sorry for misgendering Lynette. Yeah, apologize to Lynette. You should send Lynette a message. Geez, am I speaking English or what? For what? What are you talking about? Intern. You should ask her, Jason. 50 minutes from Canadian border. Very rarely it's humid in my location. Is it not humid in Maine? I just remember when we moved there, it was winter, so a lot of snow. And then it was sunny and like 70 degrees for like 2 weeks, and then all the snow melted, and it was hella humid. And then a week later, it snowed again. We had like 4 feet of snow. And then the spring came, and then it melted, and it was humid. It was very humid. When I was there. You're in the mountains. Well, that would explain it. Hey, how are you doing? Are you a transgender mate? No. Are you a transgender, Abdullah? Are you in Oregon right now? No, I'm not in Oregon right now. Michelin, the Transformer is Abdallah Ahmad. Abdallah Ahmad and Jason are Transformers. Looks very Ashland out the window. How can you assume where I am based on what you see outside of my window? There's blue sky and trees. That's literally what you're going to see in the rest of the United States. I could be in Kentucky for all you know. What's up, Frankie? I'm being trolled like a son of a bitch right now. There's like 7 people in here, or there was, and I'm just tolerating it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna troll me as well? You look like a Templar knight ready to defend Christians. Didn't you say that the last time you were in here? Yeah, I don't. This happens every day. Sometimes regulars come in and then everything's fine. And then there's other days like this where there's no regulars that I recognize, at least, and everyone's just saying weird random things. What's up, Luke Miller? I'm just hanging out, getting trolled. What are you doing? You think I'm in rural Nepal? All right, that's a good one. Chicago. Do I sound like I'm in Chicago? Do I have a Chicago accent? I like stirring up the faith for you daily. It's Dave on his lunch break. Honest question was what I said. A weird random thing. I don't even remember what you said. Rural Nepal. Yeah, that was funny. Instead of focusing on the hate negativity, you can ignore and talk positive and focus on that. Yeah, that's what I try to do. I have a bald accent. That's a good one. On King David. Is King David the current king of the UK? Just want to make sure you're in the bad. No, you're not in the bad group. Not yet. Be more positive. How can I be more positive? Do you know what it's like when you live stream and then all you get is just people trashing you or saying things, especially since I'm bald on the top? Every single time I live stream, someone's like saying something about being bald. I'm not even going to say what they say because then people will start saying it. And that was an alliteration. Repetition of consonant sounds. But it's hard to be positive when everyone's saying stuff. So, you want me to like talk about how great today's been when people are asking me where I am and how it looks like I'm in Ashland and how I'm bald and I look like King David or some shit? Open the sunroof. There. Sunroof is open. Be positive. Why are you bald? It doesn't bother me. I don't care. This is usually what happens. Everyone just says that kind of stuff. See, like that. What's it like being gay? I don't know. You should look in the mirror and ask yourself. Or ask your mom. She might let you know. And shadow ban all comments with the word bald. Yeah, I could do that. You look like King Balthazar. See? So you keep giving into it. Nice shirt. Am I a vet? No, this is a grunt style shirt. And then on the back it has all the years, 1776 onward. In the flag with like different rifles. Eight likes. You only grow up and stop hating on strangers. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like baldest man alive? No, I still have hair. I'm not the baldest man alive. It's annoying. I know lots of guys on here getting the bald trolling. Do you recommend to migrate to your country? No, stay in your country. Bald lives matter. That's all funny. Yeah, so like Gabby said, you guys need to be more supportive. Like, I don't care what you say to me, but some people, instead of just being negative and pessimistic every time you see somebody trying to do something, be positive, be supportive. Instead of being a dickhead all the time. There's so many dickheads out there for no reason. Being bald doesn't mean you have to be sad. I'm not sad. Wear a wig. River Hunter, what's going on? Bro says be more supportive while ranting about immigrants trying to improve their lives. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't say anything about immigrants. For the record, Ashton is a city in Southern Oregon. Had nothing to do with anything else. Let's talk about your criminal history. Don't have one. Just wear a do-rag. I could do that. Top 100 bald stream on YouTube. I'm so negative. People have. I don't have nothing nice to say. Some people. Let's talk about your divorce. I'm not divorced either. So many car streamers these days. Now I stream at home too. I stream gaming as well. No, Abdullah. Abdullah, it is not a bald wig, mate. Okay, Abdullah? Defo divorced. I'm not divorced. I never even got married. Yo, what's up, Daj? You play Animal Crossing? No, I don't play Animal Crossing. Can you do accents? If so, please say... I can't do those accents. What games do I play? Baldi. I'm currently playing Earth Defense Force 6. And then I have other games I'm going to play. I'm going to play Lords of the Fallen after that. And then Secret of Evermore. And then I'm going to go back and play Earthbound and Secret of Mana again. I'm going to revisit those because I didn't do a very good job the first time I played them. I also didn't have a good setup. And I wasn't streaming properly, as I was doing everything through one monitor and not two. Now that I have a proper setup and a microphone, it should be a lot better. GTA Bald 6, yep, heard that one before. Seen hundreds of negative Bald comments. Not one came from a female name. Bro, you look a little sad. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah, I'm not sad. Y'all trolls are wild. So what's going on in your life right now? What's going on in your life, fool? Bro's definitely mad that someone named Abdullah is trolling. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit about Abdullah. It could be a bot for all I know. I don't give a shit. Earthbound is an outstanding RPG. It is. That game is hella good. But I gotta redo it. It was jacked up the first time. So I'll probably delete all my old videos and then upload new ones. Right, because that game is hella long, especially when you don't know what you're doing. So many fuckers here. Yeah, I don't know, Dodge. I just got massive troll bombed. Like, hella trolls. What's up, Henry? Thank you, Gabby. Yeah, I got the job. I start in July, in like 2 weeks. But I got the job. Just like I told you. I told you I was going to get the interview, and I told you I was going to get the job. And you know what? I did. Why'd you say all that racist stuff outside Arby's? Yeah, I didn't. I don't eat at Arby's. Have you played the new shooter, Bald Raiders? No, haven't played that one. Thanks, Dodge. I'm going to be working at a machine shop, making tools and things like that. You also told us that you were married. No, I didn't. I never said that. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. Start painting like dog. Hey, best buddy, start panting like dog. No. The job is at a machine shop. I'm going to be making tools. Should be pretty interesting. Making tools, what are we, 5? Why would you think that that's funny to say? $21.50 an hour. Making tools. Why would you think a 5-year-old is going to make tools? Henry. Fools 50 just to make tools like what, man? Explain, Henry. I want to know. What's 5-year-old about a blue-collar job? Come on, Henry. Say it. I want to hear you say it, Henry. What's 5-year-old about a blue-collar job? Holy bald joke. Like, come on now. Like, so what do you mean? Explain. Henry, I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to check out your profile. Let's see what's on your channel. What's wrong with blue collar work? And what does it matter what age you start? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not nervous. Getting paid the same as you as a high schooler. That's great. Then you have a great future ahead of you. But why talk down to someone else or say some random bullshit like that when you don't even know? You don't know my situation. You don't know what I've been through in the past 5 years. Why are you going to say something like that? At a school council meeting. That would be me. If it needed to be said, I would say it. You're speaking facts and I know it. Speaking facts about what? That you're making $21.50 as a high schooler? Kids make tools, bro, and maybe you are a tool. No, you're just a punk. No, Abdullah, shut the hell up. Yeah, they really are. They're going to throw everybody they know under the bus to try to get to the top, and by the end of it, there ain't going to be no one left. I even complimented Henry. I said, good job. You're going to have a good future. If you're in high school and you're making $21.50 already, you're going to be doing really good. $21.50. You got so what's the average hourly income for you guys then? Unless you're a streamer and you're making $10,000, $15,000 a month. I don't know why anyone would knock $21.50. That's starting pay. And I get overtime on Friday, which is time and a half, which is going to be $32 an hour. After I learn what I'm doing and how to do it. Get a real job. It is a real job. I'm 45 at 23 an hour, way underpaid. Yeah, exactly. If he was in California, Henry, he'd be making at least double his stated income. Be civil and humble on your questions. Thanks, Dodge. Show us your ankle monitor. I don't have an ankle monitor. There's no history. My dad used to beat me as a child. All right. I've never been to jail. I've never been arrested. I actually got disciplined when I was young. Unlike a lot of kids these days who will have ankle monitors, are probably already on their way to having them as we speak right now because it's summertime. The level of entitlement some of you guys have is insane. So either you make some business using AI or invest in something, otherwise you're cooked. Y'all have 5 years top. Trolls are now F. A lot of fun. Yeah, I know, Dodge. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this. How do I remove these Chinese ankle bombs? Dude, that is crazy. Whoever thought about that? That would be a horrible terrorist attack right there. What was it? Even at 40 an hour with overtime, it's not easy. It's not. So how can I make a business using AI, Michelin, when literally everyone else is already making a business with AI? How can I invest in something when I don't make X amount of dollars? You know how much money it takes to invest? You know how much money you have to invest to get a return? You know how long that takes? Do you know the process? Whoops. Wow. Wow, you're talking about making a job with AI, making a business with AI, or investing. What the hell is $200 in the S&P 500 going to do? What the hell is that going to, that ain't going to do anything. You know how many years that's going to take? $200 a month? That's nothing. Unless you're 18 and you invest for 50 years straight, consecutively. Besides, you know what else about the S&P 500? The S&P 500 mirrors the market. So if the market goes up, your money's going to go up. If the market crashes, your money's going to crash. You got to invest in things that outperform the market, that are constantly going up even though the market is going down. Thanks, Robert. I'm thinking about going back to school at 53. Well, I wanted to get into an electrician apprenticeship, but nobody's hiring. And the places that offer apprenticeships, you have to get hired and work there for a year, and then you can apply to get into the apprenticeship, and then it takes 3 or 4 years. Some places you do the apprenticeship on the job, so you're getting paid while you learn and take your tests and all of that. And then the one place I was going to apply to, it's off the clock. So you go do your 8-10 hour day, whatever it is, and then after that you do several more hours of stuff that you're not getting paid for, but no one's hiring. So you got to get in, and then you can get into the apprenticeship. So luckily I got this job now, so I don't have to be door dashing all the time. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. Hello from the United States of America. After the fall of the Soviet Union, I gave up the ghost. Imagine the United States being dissolved. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Crinkle cut potatoes. Go to IBEW in any state. You can do it. Currently I'm doing DoorDash, but I just got a job at a machine shop. How many work? I'll work 2 jobs. I'll work that job, which is 6 a.m. to 4. In the afternoon, it's 4:10s. After I learn what I'm doing, and I get good at it, then I can do overtime on Fridays. So 6 a.m. to 4, and then I can do DoorDash for like 2 hours after that, and then go home and take a nap, do YouTube stuff, get up, do it all over again. Then I have double income. This stream goes too hard for me. I can't take another dude sitting in his car talking about his boring life. My depression meter is already full. That sucks, dog. Don't be depressed then. Go outside. Most of these people are gay, I've noticed. Want to fly and get drunk. And what? No. Some states have easier exams than others. New York and Massachusetts are some of the hardest. Bay Area is hot right now. Yeah, I used to do cabinet installation. And we'd have to drive to like San Francisco every day. We'd have to drive to San Francisco and then drive home. And then drive back to San Francisco and then drive, because our boss was too cheap to get us a hotel for the week. Unions have temporary work. Then yeah, that's true. No, I don't have any butterscotch candies. The analytical rigor and dialectical nuance displayed in this discourse are profoundly illuminating. That is amazing. Do you play any games these days? I was playing last night. He is Gary. What? Yeah, you already said that. Sandstorm, Francisco, Baby, swarm of Asian hornets descend. They need money. I don't know what that means. Cops will give you a free ride to your 1-star hotel. I need a new car. Get a used car that's not 20 years old. Don't get a brand new one. It's too much money. But yeah, I've been playing Earth Defense Force 6 with my friend. I thought we would have finished it already, but the last 2 missions are extremely difficult. And we've been having a hard time getting the right team together to be able to beat it on the hardest difficulty. Yo, what's up, Fox? How's it going? What you guys been up to? I'm doing okay. I just went through like 30-40 minutes of being trolled nonstop. Luckily, Dodge showed up and was able to start moderating because that shit was out of control. I think most of them have left, but I'm not sure. I have a word with this geezer cyber. See what I'm talking about? Geezer must brush his teeth with piss. What are you talking about? And why you call me a geezer? Just for shits and giggles? Yeah, okay. Did I pass, Michelin? Did I pass your test? Were you testing me? Were you trying to see if I was going to rage quit? I don't know what this guy's talking about, though. Call me a geezer? You must be in the UK if you're using the term geezer. You knobhead. You're going back into feudalism, 2-class system, extremely wealthy, and everybody else, JP Morgan type shit. Real talk, don't get your service at the same station as your Mott. I once got billed $1,000 for an oil leak. Took it to Just Mott and they passed it no problem. Are you divorced? Why does everyone keep asking me that? Bots. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're bots. I don't know if they're actual people. I mean, it is summertime, so I would assume people have nothing to do besides try to shut down something that somebody's trying to do. Duchess, what's going on? Welcome back. You seem like the divorced dad. No, I'm not divorced. I've never even been married. Bots coming out of Russia and India. Divorced dad archetype. It's middle of the year, like June 16th. I only demand patience and dedication for the second half of the year. Smart man, never married. Yeah, not married, no kids. Patience and dedication for the second. Well, yeah. Once we get past this month, it's all downhill. It's smooth rolling. You just gotta get through the summer, and then Halloween is right around the corner. After that, the best time of the year. And then November starts and it starts to cool down, and then December hits and it's nice and cold. And you get the warm, fuzzy feeling at Christmas time and a Christmas tree. Then there's New Year's. And then February, it's completely dead and boring for the whole month. Bro hit Thailand. How'd the interview go? It went good. I went and I had 3 interviews that first day. I talked to 3 different supervisors, and then they wanted me to come back the next day and have an interview with the president because he was gone. And then I came back the next day and I talked to him, and then the other guy was like, we want to offer you a position. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. And I start in 2 weeks. So I got the job. It's $21.50 an hour with overtime on Fridays after I learn what I'm doing. And it's 4 10s. I work 4 10-hour days. And then there'll be overtime on Friday for like 4 or 5 hours. So it's gonna be really awesome. If I was in your shoe, I'd go to Thailand. Why would I go to Thailand, dude? There's too many Thai lady boys. How would you know who's actual female and who's a dude? I'm not going there. And thank you for asking, Duchess. And thank you, Dodge, for hyping up the stream. That is awesome. And I'm doing okay, Duchess. I ate some food, and I'm full. My stomach's really full. And it's hot. Not as hot as yesterday or the day before, but it's still very warm. Yeah, she-males. Well, you guys have seen like the Instagram reels, right? Where that dude's like, oh, you're so cute. I want to kiss you. And she's like, and then the dude's like, no, I'm not lady. I'm lady boy. It's disgusting. That's nasty. Get a city job cutting grass. They make like $35 an hour. I would, but you got to apply through the state. And the state is very full with applications. So when a position comes open, there's tens of thousands of apps going in for that. The only ones that are really open are ones that have 3-4 years of experience. But entry level, that you gotta know somebody to get in on that. It's like trying to drive for Instacart. I've been on the wait list for 3 years. And I see new drivers all the time. Somehow people are getting on. But it turns out if you get the reference code from someone else, that can help you get in. But I don't know. I gave up on it. I don't really care anymore. It's the same thing as everything else. Imagine not going to Thailand ever because of the ladyboy thing. Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons. That's weird. That's a weird thing that they have in society. I don't want to be around that. And I just don't feel like flying to a country where I'm going to get some type of food poisoning or some kind of sickness and then be all jacked up afterwards. I'm cool with where I am. I love the United States, and that's where I am. Imagine dating a girl and growing something down there. This is a LGBTQ safe space. No, get those flags out of here. Sorry, you gotta go. What's the best way to win an argument with a woman? What do you mean with something on my window? The best way to win an argument with a woman is to not argue. Because if you keep arguing, they're going to keep arguing. And then the subject's going to change to like 9 different things, spanning all the way back to like a year and a half ago. The best way to win an argument is to not argue. Stay straightforward and to the point. And don't deviate from that. Do not get duped, because you may fall. Yeah. You could say, yes, love, you're right, but you can't give in. If you're a man, then you got to say, like, no, you're not right. That's wrong. This is what happened and why it happened. If you're just going to say, oh, yeah, you're right all the time, then you're weak. You got to be strong. You got to be a strong man. You can't be the guy like the liberal dudes that are around today. They're just like, their girlfriend is holding their hand. You know, you're supposed to hold your girlfriend's hand. Your girlfriend shouldn't be holding yours. Finally, you didn't spill the water. Yeah, I didn't spill the water. Shout out my cousin's B-Day. Shout out to Landon Sellers' cousin's birthday. Ayala Vanel. I don't know, is that a thing? Are you messing with me? I know, Duchess. I know. I see stuff sometimes and I'm like, that guy really needs to grow a spine. Like his girlfriend's like yelling at him and he's like, oh my God. It's like, dude, it's done. Get out of it. It's over. She needs to find someone else to be with, because clearly you can't dig a trench or build a fence, or if something happens at the house, you're probably calling someone to come fix it instead of figuring it out how to do it on your own. That's the problem with boys today. They don't know how to do anything. Exactly. Don't be a doormat. Sri Harsh. I think that's how you say that. What's going on? Shout out to your cousin. I did that. Be careful, brother. Stay safe. I think you're talking to me. Thank you, Vapor. Appreciate it. What do you mean, ghost? Who's ghost? Somebody say something about ghosts? That's way back. I don't know. I'm good. I'm learning Dutch. That's awesome. I only know like a couple words. He said, how you doing in Dutch? Is Henry off his break? Hey bro, my toddler needs some tools. You think, no? Why am I going to make your toddler some tools? Your toddler? Your kid needs some tools. 20-year marriage, raised her 3 kids by 2 different baby daddies. Now they're grown, no need for me, and I'm okay with this. All right, see you later, Harsh. 20-year marriage, raised her 3 kids by 2 different baby daddies. Now they're grown, no need for me, and I'm okay with this. Do you mean you raised her 3 kids and now they're grown up? Is that what you mean? Yes, and divorce is final soon. That's crazy. You deserve a lot for that. Raising 3 kids? That's crazy. Still can't believe this guy is excited to make tools. So what do you do anyway? You never said what you did. That sounds a little ungrateful. Henry, you never said what you do. You never said what you do for work as a high schooler. Nope, it's considered a gift to the community in Illinois. In Chicago, that's crazy. That deserves a lot of respect. Like Duchess just said, raising another man's kids. That's above and beyond. Two of the 3 are still in college and they're going to college. That's awesome. Grown man making tools, by the way, like really. Yeah, like real men. That's what real men do. They make stuff. They make things, they build shit. They get dirty. I'm trying to motivate you. Yeah, props. Props to Nate. One has a bachelor's and one has associates. That's awesome. Trying to motivate you. But for what? Trying to motivate me for what? You make toys for tots or what? No, I'm gonna be making like drill bits, like gigantic ones, small ones, like router. If you ever used a router or like a table saw, woodworking, the bits that go on routers or drills or other machinery that cuts holes into things, whether it's metal or wood. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And they got these awesome like projectors. There's a big circle with all the numbers and like a graph, and then you put the piece, whatever it is, in front of a light, and it shines the light and it casts a shadow on this giant like circular graph, and then you got to like dial it in, and then you'll get your measurement, and then you can put it in this automated machine, and you put in all the numbers and the codes and everything, and then it automatically goes in, and like there's like an arm inside there, and it's really crazy. There's a manual part, which we do by hand, and then there's like an automated part with machines, and then there's another area, but I won't be over there for a long time. So full. Really, T-Man? Good one. That was a good one. Good try. Good try, T-Man. It's called a job. You're not supposed to like it. Ban Henry for being annoying. Well, he doesn't do anything. He can't tell us what he actually does. Real men don't work these kinds of jobs? Really? How do you think America was built? Have you heard Elon Musk being first trillionaire? I have not. Might as well be working at the dollar store. What's up, TYK? Not sure what your name is. Tyke? Not sure. I make Monopoly money. He makes fake currency for board games. Yeah, good try again. Ban him for being real. Being real for what? All I'm saying is, why are you making tools as an old man? Because that's what we do. That's what men do. Obviously, you don't know. You wouldn't be asking these questions if you knew. Electric Pigeon. Hey, he's back. Electric Pigeon is back again. Drinking Jack in the Box when you could be eating somewhere. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that is a job. That is a job. I mean, working those printing presses for fake money is difficult. That's really difficult. It's a lot of work. It's hard labor. Shit, was I in for? Yeah, last time when you came, you were like, dude, I made it back. It's been a while, but I finally got back. Sorry, I hadn't been around. I've been busy. You said some crap like that. You remember saying that? I tried to be here, but I was busy, but I finally came back. Sorry I was gone for so long. You made it seem like you were here since day one. That's very true, Duchess. Besides, all I need is a couple good jobs, and then maybe in like 3 years, YouTube will take off. Maybe I can finally get monetized on YouTube at some point. Trying to get 4,000 hours of watch time. I just found out, I didn't know this, but YouTube Shorts do not count towards your watch time. So currently I have like 700 something hours, but I went and looked at my valid watch time and I only have like 300 something. So maybe YouTube will take off at some point, but I mostly just need to pay my bills and save for retirement. That's all I'm really trying to do. I don't need anything cool. I don't need anything fancy. I just need to keep working and save. Like, save everything. Shit, you're right. I was locked up for a while. Some false accusations and exposing myself, but it wasn't true, I swear. See? Yeah, that's never happened, buddy. Stick to tools, kid. Like a baby would make tools, bro. What? And where's your hair? My hair fell out. Where do you think it went? Where do you think my hair would have went? Where's the common sense, Henry? There's a jobby on your sunroof. I don't know what a jobby is. R.I.P. Oliver Tree. 6/14/20. I don't know what does that mean? What is the Oliver Tree? Isn't that some U2 album? I was born in 77. I think we're close. Where was that? What? Somebody said something. I forgot to read it. Son of a bitch. We lost manufacturing in the 70s and 80s or something. I think it's gone. I don't. Oh, Jimmy. When we lost manufacturing 70s, 80s, and 90s, we lost a lot on the job education for skilled labor. Yes, we did. We did. And it's only gotten worse because they cut out, like when I was a freshman in high school and a sophomore, I had wood shop and auto shop freshman year. And I remember one morning when I was walking to either wood shop or auto shop, I smelled cookies being baked. And they had like a cooking class, and you got to learn how to cook and all that. And I was like, I want to take that next year. And then they got rid of that class. And then so I had carpentry 2 and auto shop 2 sophomore year. And then junior year, they got rid of those. So they literally don't teach you, as far as I know, they don't teach you anything about manual labor or being a skilled technician or even the introductory parts of those jobs at public school anymore. Henry just banned himself. Did he get banned? We need to teach kids how to build things in public school. I don't see why they took that away. It's like the downhill slope of society, I guess. What does that mean, Duchess? I injured my thumb today. Typing is yeah. He's not writing anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a cook for 8 years, and I'd cut myself numerous times. When I first started out, I was like all the time. I was always cutting a part of my thumb or like my finger. So then doing stuff for like the next 3 weeks sucked, no matter what it was. And sometimes the cuts were really bad. So then it's like you have to take a shower, and then it gets all wet and it starts bleeding, and then you got to clean it up and then bandage it, and then you have to go to work. You have to wash your hands. You have to re-bandage it. You just have to keep bandaging. Like 1,000 bandages later, it's finally healed enough to where you don't have to do anything, but it still hella hurts all the time. Horrible. Oh, really? You're a cook too? And I was a dishwasher, and then eventually I got up to being the chef or kitchen manager for a while, and then after the 3rd restaurant closed, I thought I'm done with this industry. It's not what I thought it was going to be anyway. So, chick that looks like a dude, or a dude that looks like a chick. I don't know. Ask your homie. Why are there so many NPCs out there? Dude, I have no idea. What's up, Mythos? 360 spin for Allstate Insurance. No, I would be Mayhem, and I would probably like fly into a wall and then start laughing about it. That Mayhem dude is awesome. Is that even Allstate? What is that? Is Allstate the red and white one? Who's the Mayhem? What insurance company is the Mayhem guy? I forgot. I can't remember. What's on the agenda today? I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. I got to go back to work soon. I got a job in 2 weeks. And my life is good right now. I can't really complain about much. They are spreading the sky. What do you mean? What's up with you, Mythos? What's plans for you? What are you doing for the rest of today? You on summer break or what? Are you at work? Why they are doing that? What's your opinion? With airplanes. Oh, you mean like chemtrails or something? Putting chemicals in the air? Are you talking about like cloud seeding and manipulating the weather? Is that what you're talking about? Like creating massive storms? Do you see they're blocking the sun? Yeah, chemtrails. Nothing much. Still got a final exam coming up. I don't have the energy to study for it. Well, you better get studying. You got to know what you're doing. At least write some notes down. Take some notes. Do something productive. Something that'll help you later on. A little bit of doing something right now might make things easier later. Sorry for my type fails. It's okay. Learning to make unlicensed firearms. No, that is illegal. Yeah, I'm not sure about the chemtrails. I heard about chemtrails in the early 2000s. There was a whole conspiracy thing when after 9/11 happened and George Bush was president and Ron Paul was in the running for the presidency. There was the RFID chip, if anyone remembers that, the radio frequency identification chip that was going to get injected into everybody, which with this COVID vaccine, they could have done that. I doubt it, but they might have. But chemtrails have been something they've been talking about that stuff for a long time. But when you see those big white lines in the sky after a plane flies, the temperature is a lot colder in the above hemispheres, right? Like, but there's like the troposphere and the ionosphere and the stratosphere. I don't remember what order they are, but so when you got a hot engine shooting hot exhaust into something cold, it's going to leave a trail. So I don't really think I don't think they're doing that much, because if they were, I think a lot more people would be dying. There's a lot of government conspiracy things like that, and I don't think that there's that much to worry about, to be honest. From me, because like I think if it were true, I think a lot more people would be sick, and there's just no point in doing it anyway. Like, what's up, Jay? Duchess, are you in the UK? Or are you in Germany or the UK? We add aluminum oxide to jet fuel to create higher combustion, basic combustion physics. Oh, in Turkey right now. Jay's in Scotland. Hello from Scotland. I mean, hello from the United States. Hello to Scotland. You're from the Netherlands. Okay. I remember that now. Besides, the government wanted to poison you. They'd put it in the water. They would. No, not condensation. Hello, Jay. I'm doing good. I just saw your chat. Sorry about that. It's condensation from the wingtips or something. They're not dripping chemicals on. I'm a turbine engineer. If anyone has questions. I watch. How dirty is something about that? Russia, no, it's not a conspiracy. They do that in Mexico. I don't really think chemtrails are. I don't think they're real. I don't. Like, if they wanted to poison us, they would do it some other way. But the government doesn't have a reason to poison us, because we're already being poisoned by literally everything else we're around all the time. Oxygen molecules combined with water molecules in the atmosphere. Where in the USA are from, if you are allowed to? I'm on the West Coast. They blocking the sun. What do you mean they're blocking the sun, though? Because I see the sun every day where I am. I don't know about you. Are they... How are they blocking the sun where you are? That's true, MJ. I believe they're poisoning us by food, water, air. But they don't have anything to benefit by poisoning us, though. I'm from Scotland. Fuck all. Sun here, just rain. Yeah. Because if they yeah, for the healthcare system, but who are they going to tax? If the government is paying for whatever it is that's going on with you, because eventually you're going to run out of money and you're going to die, then there isn't going to be any money to be made from you. So, I mean, if you think they're constantly making us sick, then it must be only certain people that are able to get sick, because there's only certain people you ever see at the doctor. Like, I barely ever go to the doctor. Like, once a year, I'll go to the doctor. And I used to do a lot of shit. I smoked hella weed. I used to drink myself to the floor every day for a long time. I smoked hella cigarettes. I vaped. I ate horrible food. You know, I've never had any massive illness. Why the fuck they need peoples? Yeah, well, I mean, because they need our money. They need us to work so they can tax us. If there's no people working, then there's going to be no businesses because there's no one to work at the businesses. If there's no businesses, then it's just going to be a bunch of rich people, and money will be worthless because it won't matter. There's private doctors. That explains why you don't see those types of people. They have enough money. Agenda 21, I don't know what that is. Sick people can't go to work. The economy in shambles. Yeah, I was a big conspiracy theorist when I was in my early to mid 20s. And then as I've gotten older, I don't care anymore. I care about me and my future and trying to make it as best as I can. Obviously I do pay attention to some politics because it's affecting what I'm able to do, especially with gas prices being so high and, other things and America's debt and all of that. All of that's going to affect everybody. And if we default on our debts, that's going to be really bad. Social Security is going to be insolvent by 2029 or 2030, something like that. So all the money I paid into Social Security my entire life, I'm not getting back. I'm not going to see a dime of that unless something drastic happens and there's major changes, which there probably won't be. I think I already said some of that stuff before, but it's not that hard to learn the difference between radiant, convection. The sun is radiant, passes right through the clouds like they're not there. That's literally high school physics. Sounds like some of your very concerning beliefs. Believe these things. It's like, no, they don't need money. They have enough money. But either way, if the government is poisoning us or something, it's going to be beyond our lifetimes. Nothing's going to happen in our lifetime. We're going to keep going every single day, living our lives, paying our taxes, trying to make money, as much money or whatever you want to do. Nothing's going to change in our lifetime. Maybe 100 years when there's more technology and more facial recognition cameras and all of that, then the government will have a lot more control. But right now, I don't like that, because those conspiracies have been around since for 100 years, right? So chemtrails, I heard about them in the early 2000s. It's now 2026. Still nothing has happened. I'm not sick. Nobody's sick. I don't have cancer. And there hasn't been any news breakthroughs. The new conspiracy seems to be cloud seeding. Corporations are now manipulating the weather, apparently. What's up, not effed up Trevor? What's up, Est? Levi, what's up, man? If I can ask, what are you asking, Dodge? They want control. Ronald Reagan. If they're poisoning people, then they're poisoning people. But I think only certain people get poisoned. And in reality, it's not affecting anyone, so far as we know. So it's nothing to, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Look at this old bum, Unreal. They was doing cloud seeding in World War I, not a new thing. Yeah, I was just referring to what I had read recently. People were saying that there was other cities and states that were having massive storms that were literally like destroying people's homes. And there was people were saying corporations were manipulating the weather and it was affecting others and they need to be held responsible for it. I'm not that occupied with those things either, but I believe they are evil. Oh, you're asking him his age. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, don't get too caught up in it. Don't let it start controlling your life, because then you're going to have a problem. Another problem on whatever else may be happening when life happens. What are you talking about? We were talking about conspiracy theories. We had a brief moment of conspiracy theory discussion. Holy shit, there's a United States Marine over there. Did he park? Where'd he go? He had the hat on. Oh, there he is. He's got the hat on and everything. Hell yeah, that's awesome. In physics, it only works if there's moisture in the atmosphere that's already there. No, it does not create water in the atmosphere. What is this life actually all about? 80 years of pain and then you die? Yeah, I don't know. I keep asking myself that. But if you're young enough, start saving your money and put that shit away. That way you have an easier life towards the end. There's no opinions in physics. It is what it is. That's it. I have better things to do. But I don't trust they have good intentions for us, though. That's very true. The Indian actor Salman Khan, death, rest in peace, 3:09 a.m., June 16th, 2026. Please pray for his soul. I've seen you on the list. I don't know what list you're talking about. I'm not sure who the Indian actor is. I don't think they have good intentions either, but they'll get theirs. And they got the money, so they can do whatever they want pretty much. If you could buy off lawyers, you could probably win any legal battle or settle outside of court. What's up, Yashu? I'm glad everything is going well so far. Yeah. I don't think he hangs out with Donald Trump on the Epstein list. Yeah. The only way to escape is to hyper gamble by buying high risk assets like meme coins, where a properly placed $50 can make you a 100x. Wow, really? That's a good try, but that's not enough. If you want someone to buy into your scheme, you got to make it bigger than that. Imagine living in the U.S. right now. What does that mean? Yeah, imagine living here. It's awesome. Imagine living in the UK right now. It's time to fight back. What's going on? I don't want to be on any list. Yeah. We are not on any lists. There are no lists besides my moderator list. That's the only list. And that's a good list. I watch people from India on YouTube. It's hard to watch, especially the kids. Total re-migration. Yeah, imagine being over there. Where is it right now? Bristol or Belfast? Where are they setting shit on fire? They're like burning down houses and doing all the crazy stuff over there. Imagine living in that. Why are you going to come to my chat and say, imagine living in America right now? I did let go. It's already gone. I don't have control over the sides, all right? What's up, Anthony David? It's going on for a while. The U.S. has pros and cons. I lived in other countries. The problem is the U.S. hasn't built anything in like 50 years. We need massive infrastructure investment. China has super cities they built. Yeah, but China is also extremely overpopulated and has a birth rate issue. At least they did. Their population is going to fall off because people aren't having enough kids. Because they had too many people, so then they went to like the what was it? The 2-daughter rule or 2-son rule or something like that. But now their population, unless something changed, it's going to fall off. Well, we got a celebration next month. Kicking your British ass. Yeah, the 2-kid rules. But I thought it had something to do with boy and girl. USA is bad. No, USA is not bad. If USA was bad, why would everybody want to come here? Alfric, however you say your name. If USA is a bad place, then why does everyone want to come here? Everyone always talks about, actually, some people talk about how other countries in the world are such a much better place than the United States. And then they go there and they're like, oh, wait, we can't do anything. We don't have any rights. There's nothing protecting us. There's no constitution. There's no Bill of Rights. There's no legal system. I'm not innocent until proven guilty here. Well, my dad was American, so my mom gave birth to me in Texas. There's nothing more American than Texas. Healthcare is jacked. 100% it is jacked. I hate it. It sucks. Population control is harder science than they thought, and their one-child policy backfired, but robots will replace most work in 20 years, and they still have 1.4 billion people. Yes, 1.4 billion people that are old and can't do anything. Until you stop the Zog government. I don't know what that is. Yeah. We all get shafted. Unless you have enough money to pay for it, then it don't matter. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you can't even use your health insurance. Like, I can't use my health insurance. I pay almost $200 a month. I have a $7,000 deductible. or $6,000 deductible. The last time I went to the hospital for something, I had a 10 or 15 minute doctor's appointment, and then I paid a $14 copay, and then I checked my health insurance, my hospital thing on. I signed in to check how much I owe for my bill, and they wanted to charge me $300 for that doctor's appointment, for a 10 or 15 minute doctor's appointment. $300 for what? I'm going. All right, Dodge, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hyping up my stream. Thank you for everything you did. You went above and beyond today. That is awesome, Dodge. I'm really glad you're here, and I appreciate what you've done. Go live in Israel. No. How long do you think I would last in Israel? You think they're going to welcome me with open arms? Oh, hello, welcome to Israel. No. I'm going to get killed, like, overnight. Medicine prices. I think Japan is suffering the most severe population decrease. Yeah, I think most of that stuff will level out, though. There's just going to be like a massive dip and then like a spike, and then it'll probably level out. I don't think they're just going to go extinct, you know? But just imagine being in the US when it happened. There it is. The British said, blame me for everything because I'm a... Are you asking me what kind of work I do, Sonic? Hey, I'm thirsty. Oh, God, is it going to happen? Am I about to get trolled again? My G-rated scam worked, bro. What? Raph, what did you say? Did you say something that I missed? I remember seeing your name. I don't know. Currently, Sonic, I'd buy a Ferrari for $100K with a cert check the day of auction. I'd immediately cancel the check, bring the Ferrari to auction, and have the auctioneer start bidding at $120K, and it's sold. Nice. That's awesome. What the F are you doing? I'm live streaming right now. What are you doing? I'm from the IRS. That's awesome. Yes, blame the... So bad. So anyway, I do DoorDash right now currently, but I just got a job, and I start in 2 weeks. And it's going to be awesome. Now I have 2 jobs again. I'll have more money, and it'll be good. Sounds amazing living in the USA. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone could say that about anywhere they live right now. In the current state of our world, with all this crazy stuff that's going on, I could say it right now. Sounds amazing living in the UK right now. With all the stuff going on over there. That sounds amazing. Sorry, I wrote stuff in Hebrew. I couldn't help myself. I'm having an Adam Sandler moment. Rough, unless you live where people tip. Shout out to the hardworking Dashers. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. It's been, I think, 3 years now. Started on Uber, and then I got into DoorDash, and I think I'm at almost 15,000 deliveries combined on both of them. For real, Dashers appreciated. You would be lunch meat. Right, and then you wake up, right? But DoorDash actually killed it this last week. They gave me a lot of pro shopper orders, and like I did one earlier today. It was $40, and then I got 3 add-ons, so I ended up making $50 in like an hour and a half. But I had to drive almost 15 miles. But it's all right. I did it anyway because initially that first offer I got, I think it was $19 for 15 miles. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. And then I got the same one again with an add-on, and it was $39. And then I got 2 more add-ons, which made it go up to $50. So it worked for a while. Any notable interactions in your 3 years? Not really. I wish I could say, oh yeah, this one time, but I can't. It's never happened. Not to me. Petrol is, I paid $5.49 a gallon at Safeway. But at Chevron, it's like $5.79 or something like that. Almost $6. Get Shell? Dude, Shell is even more expensive than that. That's up there with Chevron. It's like $5.99 a gallon, $5.89, something like that. What's up, Seydu? I paid $3.69. Where? I subscribed. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to White Hell Days TV. I got to add that to my name, TV. Thank you for subscribing, and I very, very happy you did. Thank you. What's up, Didu? Did you know? Did you know? Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? Not anymore. Take me down to Paradise City. Yeah. Where in the world did you pay $3.69 right now? With global oil levels dropping to historic lows around the world. Southwest Florida at Murphy's Gas was $3.68. Is that high? Is that high for you over there? I'm not sure what gas prices are in Florida. Minnesota gas prices are around $4 to $4.25. Dude, what? See, if all this crap wasn't going on right now, I would be paying probably like $4.85 a gallon for summertime prices right now. Damn high, $6.30 per gallon, dude. Was half of it water? It's $16 a gallon. I look like your retired math teacher who died 5 years ago. 5 summers ago, it was around 280. $2 a gallon for you. $16. Ian, what? Are you in the UK? I can't remember. There's so many chats going on right now. I forgot. I can't. You're in the UK. So is that? So how much is that in pounds? Is that like 8 pounds, 9, 10 pounds? So I know you guys' money, I think it's always been more, worth more than ours, than the US dollar. I use my e-bike all the time now, almost every day. I get 30 miles range. Yeah, UK is expensive. They import all of the gas. Do you guys not have refineries? Get your car fitted to run. Cost 14 yellow teeth in the UK. That's messed up. Dude, that's bad. that If you said that to someone in the UK, there would probably be a fight. I'm assuming you probably get punched if you said that to someone as an insult. Maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming you'd probably get whacked. The import. So, do you guys not have oil in the UK? Are there no refineries or anything? Does the guy who talks about his vibe still? Oh, the vibe? I banned him. He got banned. I could probably unban him. I don't remember what his name is. If I could remember his name, I could unban him. Raph, you downgraded from a Ferrari to an e-bike. Yeah, dude, you had a Ferrari. In the UK, you need a kitchen knife and one crumpet to get petrol. Okay. Do you use shampoo? I'm from Mexico. I know America is a mess now, but at least you earn good money and pay good money to pay high gas prices. But almost 80% in Mexico earns 12 DLS daily. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We have oil and refine it. No, keep him banned. Okay, I will. No, you don't. You import it. BP refineries overseas. Hello, I'm going around asking folk on YouTube Live what their political beliefs, values are. I'm a Marxist Leninist. Okay. That's awesome, but I don't care. He tanked 369 in his e-bike. We have North Sea oil. What's up? Collian? From Ireland. Hello from United States. Welcome in Ireland. I think he means average person makes $12 a day, but it could be wrong. Get out of here, Rafi. You don't have oil extraction at North Sea. You just have reserves. Huh. I don't know. I wonder if UK has oil. Like, is there oil in the ground that you guys can pump out? I'm not sure. All refineries in the UK, Exxon Mobil and Phil are all American. Are you wearing a wig? No, I believe they have. Yeah, they might. I don't know. Everyone should just start pumping their own oil. Like, that's what we were supposed to do here. We have fracking gas, oil islands in the North Sea. Why is your mod telling me to get out of here? I haven't disrespected anyone. No, it was a mannerism. It was a joke because you said you had a Ferrari and then you got an e-bike. So it was a joke. It wasn't serious. It was like, man, get out of here. Yeah, right. You know, it was like that. It wasn't. She didn't actually mean like get out of here. As a Scot, we got a lot of oil, but lobbyism is preventing us from harvesting any more, and all current rigs are owned by the U.S. We are being robbed. Well, I apologize for that. The rigs are, well, I mean, I'm not going to apologize because just because the rigs are owned by the U.S. doesn't mean we're stealing it. I think you mean the lobbyists are robbing you. The lobbyists would be the environmentalist people. They're the ones. They're the ones robbing. But I am sorry you're being robbed. Because we're being robbed here in California as well. We have numerous refineries in the state and they're shutting down because of the stupid policies by the Democrats. It's a joke. And then what's going to happen when they all shut down? We're not going to have oil refining. Then we're going to be paying like $14 a gallon for gasoline. I ain't paying that shit. You're crazy. What's up, Fossil Boy? My name is Mr. J. What's going on? Yes, UK has active oil fields, though production is heavily dominated by the list of oil and gas fields of the North Sea and is currently in a state of rapid long term. Man, this has been an awesome stream. Almost 2 hours. I wasn't sure what was going to happen in the beginning. But I got lucky. My mods showed up and really saved the day today. That shit was getting out of hand for a while. Scotland is the biggest producer of electricity in the UK, but we are obligated to send it all down south to England and are made to rebuy it at the highest cost of all UK states. It's a shame. I heard about America in the 50s. It sounded like Kevin. Yeah, Furio. The thing about California right now is like 6 years ago, there was a company called PG&E, and they had run all their power lines through the forests, through the woods, you know what it is. They never maintained their power lines. So then one day, a power line fell over or a tree fell into the lines or something. Huge fire started, right? It burned for months. There was smoke in the air for months. It was 99 plus degrees every single day. Smog, smoke. It was in the buildings. It was in our houses. There was smoke everywhere because of this fire. People lost their homes, their lives, their animals, everything they ever had gone, taken from them because of this fire, because this company didn't maintain the power lines or the environment around the power lines. And they got away with it. They got away with it. And then, on top of that, they keep being allowed to raise their electric rates up and up and up and up. So what does that do to the citizens, the people that live here? Everyone is being, if you buy a new house, or even if you don't have a new house, electricity is so expensive that you have to have solar panels now to be able to pay for your electric bill. I was talking to a guy. He said, oh yeah, we just got our solar panels done, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what was your electric bill before then? He lives in a 2-story house. Probably like a 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 2-story house, something like that. He said his electric bill was going to be $8,000 a month if he didn't have the solar panels. You know what the solar panels are? They're a $20,000 lease. You have to pay for the solar panels. And then you get a true-up bill. You get this magical bill that shows up once a year, and it's like $1,000, $2,000, plus you have a monthly electric bill. Plus, with all of this now newfound gold electricity that we're generating, because everything is being built with solar panels, from car parking lot awnings or shades, to being on every building, every house, every church, just solar panels. Everything that can have solar panels is getting solar panels put on it. You know what they're doing with all of this extra electricity? They're selling it to other states. And you know what? We're still in debt. They're charging us more money to live here, more money for our electric rates, our energy. We have to pay for this bill to have these stupid panels on our houses to make our electric bill affordable. And then with all this extra electricity, we're not saving it. We're selling it to other states. And we're still broke. The shit needs to change. It's unnecessary. All because one company got away with murder, literally. So I'm sorry to hear you guys have to deal with that. We're dealing with it here too. Might be a little bit different, but we're still dealing with it, nonetheless. I'm in California. Bioenergy and fuel technology, monopolies, exclusive government contracts, lobby policies, why late stage capitalism really screws over the average man. But what's the alternative? I don't see a way out. Yeah, I try to make money from the internet. I don't know. We are good enough to pay, nothing more, nothing less. We don't own shit. Exactly. Yeah, imagine having solar panels in the UK. That'd be a very short-term thing there. Yeah, I've been here my whole life, and it just continues to get worse. I wasn't born here, but I was moved here against my will when I was an infant. And unfortunately, I never had a chance to get out, and now I can't get out even if I wanted to. Because it would take so long to save up any money that it would just be that much more expensive to try to get out of here. And I'd have to keep saving, so. We have windmills. We have some of those around here as well. Some country, was it the Norwegians or something, or maybe Japan? They just discovered on the windmills, the giant electricity propellers, you know, if they painted one of the blades black, it reduced bird deaths by like a astounding amount, because they could see something was in the air, something was moving, so they avoided them. So that's cool. It took them 20 years to figure that out. I have free electricity. I nick it from my next door. I'm gonna have to look up what this Oliver Tree thing is. People keep saying RIP Oliver Tree. My brother-in-law is a high-tech nerd. for the Windmill Corporation. Oh, nice. We got to get localized modular nuclear reactors. It's the way, like an aircraft carrier, but for cities. That sounds pretty interesting. Good money. Yeah, that would be good money. Atlantic Records killed him. Hello, everyone. Nice channel. What's up, JP? Welcome in. I am about to end my stream, though. I got to get back to work. I would love to just sit here and talk endlessly about things with an engaging chat. No matter how much I've been trolled today, I didn't rage quit. I didn't crash out. I didn't end the live. Oliver Tree. Who is Oliver Tree? I've never heard of this person. I thought you guys were talking about the U2 album. Isn't that a U2 album? Something about Oliver or something? He got Kobe'd. Oh, JP is one of them. Duchess, will you take care of JP for me? Oliver Tree is a musician who died in a helicopter. Oh, he's a musician. Okay. Never gooned to Five Nights at Freddy's. I did it the other day. It was well intense. Nearly didn't finish. Okay, that sounds like you got problems. Yeah, don't goon to Five Nights at Freddy's. Do Fresry 69 too. Did you bow to your president today, Netanyahu? Bitch, please. Got there in the end though. Yeah, that was funny though. Next time I see somebody watching Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm going to tell them not to goon. I'm going to whisper, I'm just going to like lean over and say, yo, don't goon to this movie. Don't do it. Don't do it. The rest of the world knows the truth, but not Americans. What? How did you come back? I thought you just got. I'm off now to watch Five Nights. All right, man. Have a good one, military guy. I'll see you on the next one. Too many, yeah, a lot of bots. Wolfman, the only truth is that you turn to dust when you die. That is the only truth. Your ashes go to thin air. Yeah, they do. Besides your bones. Your bones are still there. And your teeth and your nails. And I guess your hair. I won't have any though. I'll just have like a long beard. I'll just be like a dead. I'll just have like a long beard. Maybe when I die, I want them to put an eye patch on me. And like dress me up as a pirate. So then like in 4,000 years, if they find my casket or whatever, they'll think I'm some ancient pirate. And then I'll be in like some history book and they'll be teaching the kids about this ancient pirate they just found in the middle of like Arizona. That would be crazy. Any good new movies? Dave, you would never pass as a pirate. Yeah, I would. I don't know who Dave is, but I think Dave would pass as a pirate. Any good new movies? I don't know. There is. Have you seen Alien Romulus? I thought it was pretty cool. My dad's a huge Alien fan since the 80s, when they first came out. He didn't really like it, but I thought it was really good. There's a Street Fighter movie coming out. There's the new Mortal Kombat movie. I think there's a movie coming out about George Washington or something. I think I saw a preview for it on YouTube. I want to see that one. But they really need to be better with the movies. That's for damn sure. Man, 2-hour stream. Holy moly. I was hitting it hard today. How long is my lunch break? Well, I do DoorDash currently, so I can be on break for as long as I want. But I do need to get back. It probably wasn't going to be that busy today, but I don't know, maybe I can make another $80 before I have to go home. Hopefully. Did you just drink alcohol? No. All right. All right, you're gone. Frezzy, whatever your name is. What's my favorite chocolate milk? I don't know. Is there different kinds of chocolate milk? I know there's lactose-free chocolate milk. I know there's regular chocolate milk. There's whole milk chocolate milk. There's 2% chocolate milk. Dairy Gold makes a good chocolate milk. It's creamy. It's like an ice cream shop chocolate milk. But I don't really drink milk anymore. I have an overactive or overreactive immune system. The doctor said I have psoriasis. So I've been trying to weed out certain things in my diet that could potentially be causing my immune system to be overreactive or overactive. Yeah, he did. He did, but he's not no more. Yeah, that's what I heard. Gluten is one of them. But I still eat bread. I still eat. Like, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on psoriasis and potential psoriasis triggers and things like that. And like everything that the people were talking about, these doctors in these videos, was like 90% of what I eat. So I'm like, cool, I'll cut out dairy. I'll cut out grains. So with dairy, that's cheese, milk, butter. That's all of that stuff. I'll cut out grains. So now I can't have like certain crackers and other breads and I don't know, other things that have grains or seeds. Quinoa. I can't have quinoa. I can't have that kind of stuff. So let's cut out gluten. All right, now I can't have tortillas. I can't have bread. I can't have biscuits. I can't have cereal. I can't have anything with wheat. So what does that leave? Corn. I guess I can have like corn. I can't have nightshades. So there's tomatoes, there's potatoes, there's carrots, there's onions. I can't. So it's like, what can I eat then? I'd do anything to be able to eat gluten again. I'm from a family history of Koliaks. What's up, Ebram? This cursed bloodline dies with me. Damn. How can you be a Scotsman and have a gluten allergy? Didn't you guys like, didn't Scotland like grow up on like stew and bread? Didn't you guys have like giant cauldrons with like stew, and you'd have like beef stew or pork stew or whatever, and then have bread? What set you claim? What's up, Wood? One of our national dishes is deep fried Mars bar. Yeah, right. National dish is a deep fried candy bar. I'm gonna have to, man, I gotta do some more educating of myself on other places in the world. Like Dodge is from Albania. Now I'm learning stuff about Scotland. I gotta. Ugh. Fish and chips? Isn't that? No, it's not the UK. Well, I think London, England is like chicken tikka masala, because there's so many Indian people there. That became the national dish, which is wild. But I think fish and chips is probably like in second place, because like if you're from America or other places, you're probably like, oh yeah, fish and chips. But then you go there and you're like, oh, it's Indian food. Indian food is the national dish of an English country. Was invented in the UK. They don't even eat that in India. Oh, really? Are you serious? I didn't know that. I had no idea. So now I sound like an idiot. My cat died 3 days ago. It was beautiful. I wanted to find out what was wrong with her, but it was too late. I guess if it's good that the cat died, then I can see how it would be beautiful. But other than that, that's not normally how you'd react to something like that. Still got bangers and mash geezer. It's definitely an Indian food, but I think it was made for the UK consumer. Well, see, now I got to learn about that too. No, I mean, she was beautiful. Well, you said it was beautiful, and you're talking about your cat dying. So how do you think people are going to interpret that? I want to say it was made in the UK by Indian immigrants. That does make sense if they made something to get customers for their restaurant or friends or family or whatever. They make it mild so they won't get diarrhea. Damn, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Wow. All right, I have to go. I want to keep talking, but unfortunately I'm not earning money from doing this right now. This has been an awesome stream. Thank you, Duchess, for showing up. Thank you, Dodge. Thank you, Fox. Thank you to everyone who showed up. My moderators for helping me maintain chat, especially in the beginning. That shit was crazy. Platinum VR30. Did the doctor say anything about those sideburns? No, they did not say anything. Thank you, Jimmy, for showing up. Thank you, Fox and Ian. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and being engaging, especially all you guys who were positive and supportive and not like all the people in the very beginning. That shit was actually starting to get really annoying. Duchess did a great job as usual, so did Dodge. Thank you all so much. Take care. Have a great Monday night or Tuesday morning or whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys on the next one. If you liked it enough, hit the subscribe button. That'd be cool. If not, maybe I'll see you on the next stream. And thank you. Goodbye from America.